One day I'm gonna be everything I wanna be. I don't let it get the most of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be everything I'm gonna be. My future right in front of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be free. Then let me be free. One day I'm gonna be free.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges. A host with a fire burning in its soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken. He rides onto wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only metal can bestow, he takes his stand, refusing to submit. Insane wheels hear his battle cry. Metal and mayhem will never die. Whistles report he paves his way. A legend in the making, day by day.
And yes, sir. Much love and respect to everybody up in the building. Shout out to all of you. Yes, sir. Shout out. Hey, guys, we still do not have the Black Rifle Coffee Company, but I will say something that's pretty dope is I've become a StreamYard partner, chat. I've become a StreamYard partner. Woo! Yes, sir. Not a sponsor, but a partner. Okay, so that's two different things. So that's a small accomplishment for the channel, man. That's a very good thing. We need people like that. We need partnerships, and then you grow these relationships to become something bigger and better, right? So I'm very honored that they reached out to me actually and said, "Hey, we're ready to have you as a partner." So hey, man, I'm stoked. I announced that on my Instagram yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, I guess evening or afternoon. But yeah, man, I'm very honored by that, and I appreciate it more than they could understand. So, anyways, let's go ahead and see what you guys are saying up in the chat. Before we do, actually, we have a very good story today. Today's story is Wind and Fire MC supports fire-affected families. So, a lot of people say, hey, why do you always put out the bad in the scene, but you don't ever put out the good? Well, we put out the good all the time. You know what I mean? And I actually had a brother of mine message me on Instagram last night going, hey, we're thinking about doing this because nobody reports on the good. Well, and I was like, ironically, tomorrow's episode, and it was already finished, ready to go, like how you guys saw it was prepared. And I sent it to him. I go, well, it's actually, I report on good stuff all the time. It's just a matter of, people wanting to see it, watch it. It's up to the viewers, what's important to them. But for me, I'm never going to stop one way or the other. I'm going to put out the good, bad, indifferent, whether it makes me look good, it doesn't matter, or it makes me look terrible. It really does not matter to me. So anyways, I really want to thank all of you guys for coming in and tuning in, chilling with your boy. It means the world to me. Snark, I really appreciate you for being in here. Good morning to you. I appreciate you for being here. Yes. Good morning to Michael Simmers as well. Thank you guys for being in here. Corey as well, Tats, S&S. Man, we got a lot of you legends in here. Keep improving, brother. 1% better each and every day. Well, that's the goal. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to do on my videos is I try to become 1% better each video. And it's very hard to do that, but I'm always trying to innovate and become better. You know what I mean? And that's really what I want to do is continue to give you guys value that you guys want. You know what I mean? I see you, Gunpowder Nitro. I appreciate you for being up in here as well. So what I want to do, guys, is I really want to jump into this story and see what is being said about this motorcycle club. We also have a video. By the way, I haven't read the article like that, so I love getting real time reactions to you guys. I've only read like, I think I read about like the first paragraph, and then I watched like 10 seconds of the video to make sure it was actually about the subject at hand. So that's what I always do. I make sure that the videos are something that I will actually watch. China Doll up in the building. Shout out to you. I appreciate you for being here, China Doll. Much love and respect to you. I appreciate that. So, guys, let's check this out. We've got a right now. This is News 9. So, you know, I don't know anything about them. I believe they're in Oklahoma, as it says over here. Now, they didn't name the motorcycle club in the title. They do it in the rest of the article. But they write local motorcycle club helps families affected by fires. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger for you guys as well, because I hate when they do the super, super small text, so you guys can't even read it. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out. There are only 2 requirements to be a member of the Wind and Fire Motorcycle Club. You must be a current or retired firefighter and ride a Harley, but membership is an honor, and it comes with the responsibility to serve. So we're going to watch this video here in a minute, you guys. We're going to make sure that we read a little bit of the article and then come back to it. And of course, I'm going to repeat a little bit of what they say in there, because they always take quotes from the videos that they report on, which is lame to me. I think that you guys should have, when you go report on this, you shouldn't take the exact same things they say in the video, unless it's a very, very important thing, then I understand. But for the body of the article, they really should be doing their own research and not just based off the report on the actual people at hand. So the Heartland Heat is the local chapter of the Wind and Fire Motorcycle Club. Now, I believe this is in Oklahoma. We'll find out. In quotes, we're a motorcycle club. Some people are frightened of that, said Willie Butler with the Wind and Fire Motorcycle Club. While they may look the part of tough guys, quote, we want to make sure that everybody is safe. And if they are not safe, we want to tell you that we're there to help you, said Butler. The club was started 25 years ago. In quote, we ride Harleys and we try to assist families that have been affected by fire or smoke, said Butler. There are only 2 requirements to be a member of the Wind and Fire Motorcycle Club. You must be a current or retired firefighter and ride a Harley. But membership is an honor, and it comes with a responsibility to serve. In quote, the last families we helped was about 2 weeks ago. We spent $3,000 on a family of 8, said Butler. They are there at a moment's notice to help uninsured or underinsured families after a fire. We get on board with the Red Cross. Sometimes the fire department liaison will give them our name, said Butler. Once they get the list of needs, they shop for everything from clothes and shoes to appliances. In quote, you can't take away an expression on someone's face that has lost everything they have, and you bring them just a few things, said Butler. The money comes from the club members and other supporting organizations, but no matter what, when their services are needed, they are going to help. In quote, we'll go out and work for tips at restaurants, whatever. We've had to do that in the past, said Butler. Now, I really like that they're willing to do anything and anything to make it happen for them, even if they have to go, essentially work at a job or, bussing tables or being a waiter or something like that, getting some sort of tip, server, whatever. I really, really enjoy that people are willing to go out of their way and not just give money, but like actually having to go work special for that money just to give it away, which is very, very, that's heartfelt. Frank up in the building. I see you. I saw you as well in the Breakfast Club. I always say anybody that's a part of the Breakfast Club, man, you guys are legends, man. I appreciate you guys. Are you guys not reporting on all these Palestinian protests? I actually did report on, it wasn't the Palestinian side, it was the Israeli side. So, I reported on, I think 3 days in a row, I did one of us doing foreign aid to, first, it was to, It wasn't Ukraine, but nonetheless, it went to one. I can't remember. Oh, it was a mix of us doing it with Australia, doing it for the submarines, and that was that whole bit where they invested like $5 billion, and then the very next day they did $6 billion and in foreign aid to Ukraine, and Israel, and then what was after that? I did the whole reporting on man, I'm trying to remember now. See, that's what happens when you guys do so many freaking YouTube videos back to back to back to back that I even get messed up on my own shit. So let me look real quick. Oh, and the LAPD arrests 93 people at the USC at USC in the Israel Hamas protest. So I did report on that, but I don't know about any other information. If there is other stuff going on, please send it to me, Gunpowder. Send me the article or whatever that you find. Please send it to me, and then I'll report on it. I have no problem doing that. Mike did one of them the other day. Yeah, see, I try my best to report as much as possible. Like, I'm not somebody that only reports on motorcycle culture only. Like, I don't do that because, honestly, if we are bikers, right? Bikers love to be informed about what's going on around them. And what can I do to do that? Well, I'm going to tell you guys about what's going on in the rest of the world, what's going on in the rest of the country. And that's my job. That's my duty to do so, right? So I'm not only going to report on motorcycle clubs, motorcycle culture. I do understand other content creators do that. I do not like doing that. I like reporting on everything. Truthfully, I actually enjoy the world news better than reporting on motorcycle culture. And that's the truth is I've been immersed in the motorcycle culture forever. When you have the world news, it's so I don't know, man, it's unique. Every story is crazy. It's different, you know what I mean? And so to me, I like that aspect of the world news. No, I have not seen anything regarding flag burning, Gunpowder. So if you did see that, please send that to me. I always enjoyed the stories about clubs and solo bikers doing good work for the community. Me too, Steve. I'm all about people that are going to do well and do good for the communities. And it's very rare for the lamestream media to actually pick up on some sort of good that we've done, because there's such a bot narrative that motorcycle clubs and motorcycle culture is so bad, right? So it's very hard to get the good out of the lamestream media. And as you guys know, I report based on the lamestream media. When they come out with an article, that's what I do. And I break it down and go, is this right or is this wrong? You know what I mean? So I do appreciate that, Steve. And Frank, I appreciate you, my man, speeding and smoking the reefer, dude. No problem with that. It's all water under the fridge, Mike. Oh my God, dude. I love that. I support fire and medical personnel, unlike Blue. Me too. Firefighters are heroes. Yes, actually, a hero is some average person that does something to another, to help another that doesn't have training, etc. Absolutely. We got Beezer up in the building. Shout out to you, my man. Good morning. I appreciate you for being here. It's 8:14 in the morning for me, but good afternoon, good evening, wherever the hell you guys are from. I really appreciate you guys. We got Dark Horse up in the building as well. Damn, dude. Morning Ball and everyone. Dude, this is what's up. Oogie as well. What's good, Uncle? What's good, my man? Shoot, we're reporting on a good story today. Let's check this out. So whatever they have to do, nothing compares to the feeling they get from helping the families, end quote. Better than any chocolate cake you could ever imagine, said Butler. All right, so that is the end of this story. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and check out this video.
Roto-Rooter values your time, and we get your plumbing problem solved quickly.
Gonna let it go through real quick. What we need is an in-depth report on the best ways to pick up. Oh my God, Tortas, dude. No, bro.
They are the Heartland Heat, the local chapter of the Wind and Fire Motorcycle Club.
And though the sound of the Harleys may stir up mixed emotions, News 9's Mike Glover spent some time with the Biker Club and tells us all about their good work in tonight's something good.
They ride Harleys.
We're a motorcycle club. Some people are frightened of that.
And while they may look the part of tough guys,
We want to make sure that everybody is safe. And if they're not safe, we want to tell you we're there to help you.
they are the local
That's
chapter
cool.
of the Wind and Fire Motorcycle Club.
We ride Harleys and we try to assist families that have been affected by fire or smoke.
Now, there are only 2 requirements to be a member of the Wind and Fire Motorcycle Club. You must be a current or retired firefighter and ride a Harley. But membership is an honor and comes with the responsibility to serve.
The last family we helped has been about 2 weeks ago. We spent $3,000.
They are there in a moment's notice to help families that
Hell
are
yeah.
uninsured or underinsured
Look at
after
that.
a fire.
We get on board with the Red Cross.
Hold on. I love that they show like them, actually actively helping the families
In a
out.
moment's
That's
notice
amazing.
to help
Look at that. I'm sure that they, lost a lot of their shit, and I can even see that, like, all these different mattresses and all their clothes and stuff. Man, fires are absolutely terrible. I mean, any and all, these natural disasters that destroy homes, man, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Flooding is absolutely terrible. You lose everything. Same thing in fires. Terrible. I've got my prayers out to this family out here, and it looks like they're under great care. She looks really upset, like that. Her face looks totally bummed right there, man.
families that are uninsured or under.
Yeah, see, look, that's amazing. That's a great thing to see right there. Just, that whole family dynamic, man. That's a beautiful thing. I can even see this kid. I don't know if he's crying or happy that they're there. It seems like everyone's got big smiles on their faces.
Insured after a fire.
We get on board with the Red Cross. Sometimes the fire department, the liaisons will give them our name.
And once they get the list of needs, they shop for everything.
Shopping at
Clothes
Walmart.
to shoes, even appliances.
Wow.
You can't take away an expression on someone's face that has lost everything they've had, and you bring them just a few things.
The money comes from club members and other supporting organizations, but no matter what, when their services are needed, they are going to help.
We'll go out and work for tips at restaurants,
Yeah, see?
whatever. We've had to do that in the past.
But whatever they have to
That's
do,
amazing.
nothing compares to the feeling they get just from helping the families.
Better than any chocolate cake you could ever imagine.
That is something good. I'm Mike Glover for Oklahoma.
Mike
Zone.
Lover. I love that, man. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, that's extremely selfless and a true act of kindness. See, this is the shit that the mainstream media does not see. And what's sad about this is the truth is this happens all the time, where motorcycle clubs are helping the culture, helping the community way more than it's ever reported on. And it's way more than the bad that's being reported on too. It's sad that kind of stuff isn't, shown a lot, nor is it highlighted, and they deserve for this to be highlighted. And so I'm really glad that this, Channel 9, or what is it? Let me go ahead and exit out of this stupid video real quick. Let's see. It is News 9. I'm so glad that they actually did go out there and actually interview them, like get them all ready, do a news story on them. And though it was quick, it was brief, that's all that was needed. Shit like that really goes a far way. I mean, look, I'm reporting on it right now. You know what I mean? So obviously it does very good for the culture, and I'm glad that they did that. You know what I mean? And let's go ahead and see you guys. Yes, Snark says fire is devastating. I can't imagine losing everything. Yeah, neither can I. If I lost everything in a fire, man, I would be devastated. I have so many things that's so, like, it's not even of value. It's like of personal, what's that called again? Like when you have a deep connection with stuff, it's definitely, that's what I got with a lot of my items. They mean a lot to me. That's what's up. Great work by these fellas. Absolutely. Absolutely. And yes, it was very awesome of them to do that. It's very selfless. Dark Horse knows exactly about this kind of dedication. This is the direction I want to take our chapter. giving back to the community, it goes a long way, big or small. Exactly. I'm Dark Horse. I commend you on that. It has Snark been through it a few times now. SNS has been through some brutal shit, and you've been through fires a few times. He said that's rough. Heavy Metal, what up? He says didn't get a notification today. What the fuck? That sounds typical. That sounds typical right there. Here's the thing, guys. I go live the same time every single day. 8 a.m. PST, which is 10 a.m. CST, and 11 a.m. EST on the Beast Coast. And then I don't know what it is out in the rest of the world, but it's the same time every day. And I do that on purpose because of this shit right here. You guys have to, I have to be reliable and dependable, and then you guys can rely on me to be here. You know what I mean? So that's why we have, for instance, the Breakfast Club. You guys show up way before the live has even started, and you guys are in the chat messaging back and forth. That's why I call you the Breakfast Club. You guys are there before I've even started, which is absolutely amazing. And I guess it shows that being persistent, consistent, and being reliable pays off. You guys know to expect me at this time every day. So yes, that's why I do that. Yeah, no, you're good. SNS definitely sucks. Yes, it does. Going through anything regarding any type of natural disaster in the first place is terrible. Absolutely Heavy. Hit that like. Y'all help Mikey out. That's right, bro. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you. Hardwire's undercover today. Oh shit. Media rarely shows the good. Here's an MC. Here, a MC paid off school lunches. Wow. And does Toys for Tots every year, but you don't hear about the stuff they do. And this is the sad shit, because to the lamestream media, they're not going to get as many views, they're not going to get as much engagement from reporting the good. That's just the truth. Anytime, and I mean, this is absolutely true for someone like me too. Is the truth is if I report on the bad that happens in the scene, I get a ton of viewership, right? But when I report on the good, I don't get as much viewership. But for me, I'm not a fucking sellout. You know what I mean? And I love this culture, and I am immersed by this culture, and I'm always going to report on the good that happens in this culture because I am actually legitimately in it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's very sad how they look at it, That's better. What's up, Hardwire? Welcome back. I see you over here. And also, guys, SNS threw my Instagram link in the chat. If you guys are not already following me, please make sure you guys, scroll up to that hyperlink, hit that link, and hit that follow button. It would mean the world to me. Let me know that you guys have followed me, because I do have quite a few followers. It would be awesome for you guys to do that. And then message me and let me know that, hey, I'm from the show and blah, blah, blah. And my name is, let's say, Tats, or you know what I mean? Or SNS, for an example. But I do appreciate you guys. I've been through a fire and flood before. It's not the loss of stuff that's overwhelming, feeling of starting over. I can only imagine the feeling of starting over is going to be very, very hard. You know what I mean? I get it, man. And especially if you lose all your items, like at least if I lose my home, I still have my items and I can take that to wherever I go next. But when you're in a house fire, dude, you've just lost the majority of your shit, if not all. So it's very sad. Real quick before I go into the rest of your guys' comments here, because we are going to continue on, I do want to do a little thing here. Please make sure you guys are liking the video if you guys are enjoying this content. It is the most important metric on YouTube. Comments, obviously, are the huge engagement aspect after the video is aired, and then you go back into the replay, the actual VOD or the VOD, whatever you want to call it, the video. Go back into it and make that comment. It's huge. Also, sharing the video out is like word of mouth for the street. But except on the internet. And this is how we grow. Also, guys, I know you guys know, but we are completely demonetized on YouTube until July 3rd, when we can reapply for the partnership program on YouTube. So if you guys want to help out monetarily by the means of money, please consider that. Every dollar counts. $1 to me right now is like $100. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate the immense support. If you guys want to support, it is, let's say, Cash App is $ ball valve. Venmo is at ball valve. And then we do have now Tats is, I got to give you credit, Tats. You're the one that made me decide to go all out on a PayPal and make one. So we now have a PayPal. The email is ballvalvetv@gmail.com. Also, guys, don't forget that I do, this is what it looks like, my Instagram. I always tell you guys just to hit the link, but just in case you guys can't hit a link on your TV or something like that, here's my Instagram. It's ballvalvetv. That's to give you a visual. So I do appreciate that more than you guys know. And so let's go ahead and go back up and get to you guys. All right. So Hardwire says my nickname was Wolf for 20 years till I joined this club. Made me get a new road name, and that does happen. A lot of the times you're not allowed to keep. Well, I would say certain clubs they will tell you yes, you can keep that name. Certain chapters are different. People are different, and they'll be like, no, you can't have your previous road name. You need to be named what we give you. And that's understandable too. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, how many names do I need? You know what I mean? For me, BV, which is ball valve, that's what my road name is, BV. Everyone's always known me in the club aspect as BV. So, I mean, that's what's on my patch is it just says the two letters B and V. And that's how everyone knows me. Good morning. Good morning. We got Miss Lotus up in the building. I appreciate you for being here as well. Thank you for hanging with us this morning, this beautiful morning. Beezer says, just look at bike rallies and the revenue that it brings to obscure small towns. I think we do more good than bad, even if we raise hell. And that's very true. How many of these small towns and these cities depend on, these rallies that happen yearly or whatever? They depend on that for their business. They depend, like if they didn't have these rallies, a lot of these people would be out of fucking business. And the lamestream media hates to admit that fact because I've never seen them admit that fact. You know what I mean? But that's the absolute truth. Yes, we got the family in here. Got the family. I go at lunch, on lunch at 11:30 Eastern, so I missed it often. I get that. It's all good, Gunpowder. It's all good. We're always here though. Live just in time for my second cup of Black Rifle coffee, dude. I'm not drinking as fancy as you, but I've got something. It's better than nothing, right? All right. All you guys showing that love. Steve saying we are lucky here in Eastern North Carolina. We have clubs like the Guardian Riders and so many more who do great things. Yes, they do. And I've not only interviewed the Guardian Riders myself, but I've got a lot of good friends in the Guardian Riders, and what they do for the community is, and I can attest how amazing they are. They are truly a godsend. Got to ride safe, y'all. Hey, got to go ride safe, y'all. Much love, Gunpowder. I appreciate you, my man. Hardwire says, Mike trying to do too many things at once. Wasn't able to put 2 and 2 together with so many different topics going on. Heavy Metal Wolfman is my other YouTube account. No, I figured that out once you came over and I said, welcome back. I figured that out as soon as you came in on your second account, or your main account, this one. And yeah, it did take me a second though. You're funny. Let's see. Steve says, hi, Mike. My name is Easy and I'm an alcoholic. Oh, wait, wrong place. Yeah. Hey, at least you admit it and you recognize it, right? Right. That's what counts. Miss Lotus says that was the reason why my brother asked me to join the club. I was the one putting events together to build the relationship with the community. We do breast cancer ball and donate to local women. Dude, that's awesome. Miss Lotus. That's what's up. I've had Easy since 1993 and I ain't changed it for anything, dude. Yeah, 1993, dude, that's before I was born. You know what I mean? Like that's not way before, but I was born in 95. So you've had that name for a fucking hot minute. Yes. SNS says 2012, lost one in Colorado Springs 2 days after buying. Oh man. lost cabin and bunkhouse in 2020. Then November of 22, lost a garage full of bikes. Wow. Dude, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible luck, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's absolutely terrible. It sucks, SMS. I lost my garage in Hurricane Matthew, and it hurt. I can only imagine. I mean, us men, you know, our garage is like our man cave where all of our good shit is, all the stuff that we love and value. You know what I mean? Mike, you made me feel old. I graduated that year. Yeah, I graduated 2013. So I walked 2013. That's to give you guys some backstory, I guess. A class of 95, year I graduated high school, good year. Hey, there's nothing wrong with 95 and nothing wrong with graduating in 95, but I will say that 95 was a great year. Damn straight. All right, you guys. So I do have to wrap this one up early today. Class of 96 here. Dang, I feel old now. Hey, that's the way it is. Mike can make us feel old for sure, but he does have an old soul for sure. I appreciate that more than you know, Steve. And so, guys, I'm going to keep this one brief and short. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys coming in, hanging out with us, and also, you know, liking the content, commenting, your guys' live comments here in the chat. You guys sharing out the videos, mega. And also the donations that you guys have done. I really do appreciate that. And also know, guys, every donation is obviously read on stream. So nonetheless, I do appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning. Much love and respect to everybody.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges, a host with a fire burning in its soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken, he rides on two wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only Matzo can bestow, he takes his stand, refusing to submit.